So you might have seen this viral video floating around Facebook of a local company making cookie cutters.
That's right. And they let cameraman Doug and me get behind the controls of the machines and make some of our own. And they guide us through the process of making their famous cookie cutters. Joel, can you just walk us through how you guys do what you do here up at cookiecutter.com?
You bet. Well, first off, we start with this tin stripping.
Okay.
And every cookie cutter has that rolled edge on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so we're going to show you how to put that on there. So Becky over here, she's going to cut our steel to length, and at the same time, it's putting that rolled edge on top of the cookie cutter. Every length that she's putting out there is the exact same length, and we can adjust the machine to cut different lengths based on what cookie cutter that we're going to be making.
Yeah, because we've seen in your video, it has to be the exact length for that specific mold that it goes on, right?
Exactly. Now, for us to get that strip around the mold, we have to put an arc on it. So we have to make a ring out of it. And Becky's going to show us how we do that.
So that just runs it through a series of...
Right, it's going to run it through a series of rollers, and it puts a nice even roll on that for us. We can adjust the arc of the tin, of the roll, based on whether it's a big cookie cutter, we're going to need a longer piece of strip. We can adjust the roller so it will make a nice big arc, and if it's a small cookie cutter, we can tighten up the rollers and make it a really small arc.
Okay.
You see, each of the cookie cutters that we make has its own mold. We manufacture over 800 designs, so that means we have 800 of these that we have to store. And basically, each design has its own steel mold. This is a footy pajamas, is what that is.
So now you put your mold kind of down here on the table and kind of tell us what she's doing here as she makes the cookie cutter.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we're taking that ring and we're placing it over the mold, and then we're taking these levers and we're pushing the outside pieces into the mold. The outside pieces are the same shape, just kind of the opposite side. And we're pushing it around the mold, and tin will hold its shape. Wherever you bend tin, it's going to hold that shape. Okay, so it's not quite done. You'll notice, okay, that it's still disconnected there.
Wouldn't be good.
Exactly, so we have to connect that up. Okay, so here we're going to close up the cookie cutter by putting a couple of spot welds on the seam. And here we see Gabby doing that.
Ooh. And there you go, you're ready to make cookies. This is one of the machines that was featured in that video that we saw.
Right, right.
Kind of talk about what this does and how it works.
Exactly. We call this one of our hydraulic machines, and some of the shapes that we do higher volumes in, we'll set this up on these hydraulic cylinders on this table, and we'll run them automatically. And you can see there that each of the cylinders will push in at a certain time, at just the right time, to push that part of the tin into the mold. So with these particular ones, we actually have to spot weld them first. Right. And then so that slips right over the mold. Wow. Just like that. A lot of the other molds that we have with the red handles on them, those can be actually taken home by our employees, and they can actually bend it home and make a little extra money. Okay. But if we need something done quickly in a large volume, this actually works a little bit faster for us.
I'm inspired now to go make moose-shaped cookies.
Well, Bill, of course, got his hand at trying to make those, and he did an awesome job because he gave me one, as did many of our other team members receive one. Yeah,
that's one of the most popular designs this year. It's the truck with the Christmas tree in the back, and then that one you saw there, it's the moose, and it's my favorite one here. It's my cookie cutter moose. So we're going to make moose cookies, I think, this weekend.
Moose!
Moose!
There we go.
In Mission, Milwaukee. Hey, thanks for joining us.